What's going on, everybody? Top 10 Pokemon back. And if you've been watching this market recently, you'll have noticed that there's a particular set that has been skyrocketing as of late, and that set is Sword and Shield Crown Zenith. Or is it Zenith? I don't know. Zenith sounds better to me. It flows better off my tongue. Crown Zenith product, both sealed and graded and even raw, has been skyrocketing, particularly the past couple of weeks. So I thought in today's video we would take a look at some of these sales and compare them to what they were selling for just 2 months ago. And I'll also be giving you my opinion of whether or not this is still an investable set. Folks, a quick shout out to today's video sponsor. It's the first time they sponsored a video, so let's show them some love. It is Poke Notify. In today's crazy market, it can be rough to find pre-orders and restocks on Pokemon TCG products before they're sold out again. Poke Notify is a Discord server that offers the fastest notifications on drops, restocks, and deals. It covers hundreds of websites and major regions all across the world. Poke Notify is a community of collectors for collectors. And they don't allow for any type of botting or automated software discussion or even use on their server. Right now they're offering a free 3-day trial, and after that, use code TOP10Pokemon to get 25% off your first month to gain full access to custom Pokemon TCG monitors. Links to the Discord invite and website to sign up will be in the description of this video. Go check it out. Before I get started, folks, let's take a trip down memory lane. Let me show you a young top 10 Pokemon last year as he was kind of talking about the investment aspect of Crown Zenith. Number one thing that I think you should be buying right now, at least I have been, and it would have to be these Crown Zenith ETBs. Sealed, that is. This one here, obviously not so much. Crown Zenith, I don't think anybody can argue that Crown Zenith is definitely one of the top 3 best Sword and Shield sets. I mean, how can you argue? You can still pick these Crown Zenith ETBs up on eBay for less than $40. And I recommend you go pick some up while they're still less than 40 bucks. And this is also good if you are pinching pennies right now and you're looking to invest on a budget. Man, less than 40 bucks, that's the way to go. Oh, how right you were, Top 10. You were so young and so wise. And may I say that shirt looked very flattering on you. So the Elite Trainer boxes were selling for less than $40 for quite some time. Let's see what the Elite Trainer boxes are selling for today. Here is a sale of an Elite Trainer box that sold recently in auction for about $77. Here are 2 Elite Trainer boxes that sold for a total of $144.50. And then here we have a case of 10 Elite Trainer boxes that sold for $761. And if you add shipping onto that cost, you're looking at close to $80 per Elite Trainer box. So just about doubled in price from what it was selling for just a few months ago. And it's also interesting to note that the Sea and Sky collection boxes that you can get from Sam's Club, or that you were able to get from Sam's Club over the holiday season, have also nearly doubled, as those were selling for $40 in store. And here are a couple of sales on eBay. One sold for $73, another one for $76. So yeah, the sealed product for the most part has nearly doubled in price. Now let's take a look at the notable graded card sales of this set and see what kind of increases we've been seeing in the past couple of weeks. Here we have a Galarian Gallery Suicune in PSA 10 that was selling just 2 months ago for about $59, but the most recent sales of this card have it selling for over $110. Here we have the Leafeon V-Star also in PSA 10 that was selling for about $51, but in today's market is now also selling for about $110 as well. Here is the beautiful Galarian Gallery Mew that was selling as a PSA 10 for only $43, but most recently this card has sold for about $109.50 in auction. Here we have the Glaceon V-Star that was selling for about $56, but most recently sold for about $112. And then on to the golden secret rare cards that everybody's been wanting nowadays. Here is the Arceus V-Star in PSA 10 that was selling just a couple months ago for about $120 all day, about 120 bucks. Now, the most recent sale for this card was for about $255. Here we have the Origin Form Dialga V-Star that was selling a couple months ago for $106, most recently sold for $206. And then here we have the Mewtwo V-Star, my favorite card in this set. It is by far the best illustration, in my opinion. This card was selling as a PSA 10 just a couple months ago. Here's a sale for $120, another one for $115, $107. But now this card has nearly tripled in value. Here is a PSA 10 auction sale of about $285, another one for $285, another one for $305. So yeah, the cards we were talking about before this were for the most part doubling in value. This Mewtwo V-Star has tripled in value over the course of 1 to 2 months. And then perhaps the greatest increase in terms of value for this set is the Giratina V-Star. If you watched the most recent auction recap, you have seen this card has absolutely skyrocketed. A couple of months ago, it was selling as a PSA 10 for about $152. And recently, we've been seeing sales of this card for closer to $600. 4 times as much now, folks, for this card as it was just a couple of months ago. It's also worth noting for you CGC collectors out there that a CGC 10 pristine copy of this card also sold for about $400, but this was a few weeks ago, so I would like to see a more current CGC 10 come through. I think it would do a little bit better than this price right now, because the surge in Crown Zenith has been very recent. Just the past week or two, we've been seeing these monster sales. It's also worth noting that not all cards from Crown Zenith are doing well, or really even increasing. Here is the full art Pikachu that has been selling for about $46, and this is the price it's been for months and months and months, along with cards like the Radiant Charizard, which is selling for around $40 as well. Not much of an increase for either one of those cards, and those are pretty popular cards. So folks, is now the time to pick up Crown Zenith? Should you go out and buy Elite Trainer boxes of this set? Is it too late? Is it too expensive now? My opinion, no. Although you should have bought them back when they were less than $40, I still think that with the tremendous popularity of this set, the cards in it are definitely S tier, so between $70 and $80 is still not too bad. I think you'll have to hang on to it for a little bit longer if you're looking to get a return, but no. I think between $70 and $80 is still a very good price for this set. It is one of the best sets of Sword and Shield, so yeah. I just wanted to show you the insane surge of prices within Crown Zenith. Let me know what you thought of the video, of these cards, of Crown Zenith as a whole. Comment below. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. That's all I got today, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in my next one.